Hi, Jeff here, and I'm laying in my crawl space, and what we're going to do is we're changing out our pressure tank for the well. And electric bill has been a little bit too high, and for probably about the last 6 months, the electric bill's been going up, and I believe that this is the culprit here, this pressure tank, and we'll take a look here. So here's the pressure tank. They say it's only good for 5 to 7 years, and I'm sure this one's been here much longer, and it's causing the well pump to short cycle, making it run excessively, and so that can make the electric bill go up significantly. I've already shut off the power to the well. I've drained the pressure off the tank just by leaving a faucet open. I've disconnected the wiring from the pressure switch, used a PEX tubing cutter and cut off the incoming well pipe, and I've cut off the tubing going to the house. So next thing is to get this tank out of here. And I'm getting the old tank up out of the crawl space opening. Piece of cake, right? Maybe it'll fit. This should be interesting. It's gonna be a struggle. So, when the pressure tank was first put under this house, there wasn't any deck or anything built on back here, so I had to notch it out just a little bit right here to give a little more room so I could get this pressure tank out of there. So it's coming out, the new one's going in. So here are some tools that I'll be using to do this job. I did buy a PEX pinch clamp tool to put these clamps on the plastic pipe, and I bought a cutting tool to cut the plastic pipe. I didn't have either one of those, and use a pipe wrench to connect to the bottom of the tank. I'll be reusing the valves and gauge. I will be replacing the pressure switch. The old pressure switch is kind of rusted and corroded, and that'll help in making some nice steady water pressure without any delays. So I have the new pressure switch. You just have to make sure that you get the right one for your application, as well as the tank. This is a 20-gallon tank that I'll be putting back on here, and I'll be connecting the pipe onto the tank. It's a Teflon thread sealer, and as well as the pressure switch on the stem, and then we'll make the electrical connections back underneath, and then we'll turn all the power on, and after it's all hooked up, and see how it works. Okay, I've got it all hooked back up. I don't have it turned on yet, but I have the new switch installed, the new tank installed. I wrote the date on there, what size tank it is. So I'm replacing the pressure switch also. And another thing that I didn't mention is this plastic pipe, especially if it's cold out. You might need to use a propane torch just to heat it up just a little bit to help it slide onto the fitting, and then get the hose clamp tightened up. It doesn't take very much heat, but just a little bit of heat, especially if it's cold out, that plastic pipe, it'll help it be a little more flexible. And so we'll turn the power on, check for leaks, and see what happens. So everything's hooked up, no leaks. The main thing is looking here, we have pressure on our gauge. I used the same gauge, it looked all right. There, it just kicked on. We'll watch the pressure build up. And I can hear it still running. It's humming just a little bit. It should shut off about 50. Or before, that's fine. Okay, so, and then right here, I don't see any leaks right here. That looks good. There at the stem of the pressure switch, that looks good. No leaks there. And underneath the tank there, I can get a good shot of that. Let's see if I can get the light in there. Get a good shot of that. And no leaks there. So we're doing good. Alright, no leaks. Took me a minute to get the light right. Okay, that's not too bad. It just took a few hours to get all this done. I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget to turn out the light.